He's our voice of NBA basketball, top reporter, opinionist, Chris Broussard, FS1 NBA analyst. Last night, I had very good seats. By the way, we'll show later in the show there appears to be video of LeBron actually did look over and say something.
Give you a nod?
No, he said something to me. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you share?
I couldn't exactly tell what he said, but he was laughing. We'll have video later. He turned to me at the free throw line. He was in a block, and he turned to me. And listen, he watches stuff. He's aware.
Yeah.
So let's just get to the incident of the week, because we've got too many legitimate sources now, and this is what's fun about the NBA. NFL dynasties usually end due to injuries and free agency. NBA dynasties end due to egos. Kobe and Shaq didn't like each other. Reinsdorf and Michael Jordan didn't like each other. That's just the way the big three got tired of each other. Pat Riley and LeBron wore each other out. LeBron, Kyrie. This is the way it's happening. So now in Golden State, here's the tear in the fabric. Give me your sourcing on Kevin Durant and Draymond Green and these multiple accounts now that KD is just over this whole mess.
Well, hearing a lot of the same thing that's obviously been reported, and some people have told me the feeling is that the one thing that really bothers KD more than anything is what? This notion that he went to he joined the bandwagon, that he didn't really do anything to win these championships. I'm telling you, that you won't find a person throughout the league that doesn't know how great of a player Kevin Durant is. However, you talk to former players or people in front offices or whatever, a lot of times you hear people say, but there's an asterisk. And he was not going to get past that until he's out of Golden State. And so for Draymond, he and Draymond are close. He's probably shared this with Draymond. Man, I'm pissed off that people keep saying this about, you know what I mean, or whatever. Yeah. And for Draymond to hit him there, in front of everybody else, that is deep-rooted. And so there's that. As far as the ramifications of this, I believe Kevin Durant was leaving anyway. The only question was, is he leaving after this season, or will he play a first season in the new San Francisco arena and then leave after that?
Wow.
So I don't think long-term, it's going to the only question is, does it force Durant to leave earlier, and does it impact them this season? The good news for them is it's November. This happened in November. You got 6 months to rectify this. One, we've seen teams where guys didn't get along, and they still won. Shaq and Kobe. There's always talk about Bird and McHale, or Bird and Ainge didn't get along. So you've seen this before. They can still win, but they also have a lot of time to settle it. And I do think it could be settled. I think if Draymond just goes to Durant sincerely, look, man, I felt like you was talking to me like a flunky. You was calling me out right there on the court. And Draymond, I think Durant was wrong for that, because Draymond is a playmaker. Draymond, if you look at that film, if he had kept the ball, he was going to either make a pass to Clay or to Kevin Looney right under the basket for the win. Or if Durant had been running the floor hard, he could have been wide open. So Draymond's a player. You don't talk to him like he's some rookie scrub. So if Draymond goes to Durant, look, man, I was just upset, man. You know me, I get emotional. Look, I know how important you are to us. I was the one calling you after Game 7 of the finals. We need you. I know that. So if you're sincere in your apology, and then you apologize in front of the team too, you tell the team too, then I think they can move on and be fine. If they try to we give each other the silent treatment. Yeah, we got a job to do. We gonna win games, but that could become problematic.
All right, the Durant to LA rumors. What do you make of it?
Look, somebody who is not in Durant's inner circle but does talk to him and see him regularly told me Durant has told him he's never wanted to play with LeBron. They're friends. It's not about not liking LeBron. It's about I wanted to compete with him and beat him. So there's that. The second thing is, if Draymond, as we know, he hit Durant where it hurts, would that make Durant move out of spite? Oh, y'all think y'all better without? Y'all think y'all don't need me? Bob Myers, I remember that joke at the parade. Draymond, you going at me. Y'all think y'all don't need me. Let me go to the place where I know we can beat you immediately. So does he move out of spite? You know, so
by the way, if he teams up with LeBron, they beat the Warriors immediately.
Right. They would be the team to beat.
There's the two guys in the league that have torn up the Warriors are KD and LeBron.
No, there would be no reason they shouldn't beat the Warriors.
Badly.
Right. So there's that. But then, you know, what is the thing that eats Durant up the most? This notion that you just join the bandwagon. If you go to LeBron and win, that's not going away. That really becomes your legacy that, man, you just kept riding the gravy train. And, yeah, you were great, but still, you went to ready-made situations where you would win. The only way he can get rid of that image is by going to the Clippers. And I'm going to tell you, if he went to the Clippers with Kawhi, they would be tremendous. If he went to the Clippers by himself with all those dogs, they got unselfish players, they got some shooting, they got a championship coach, they would be great. Other places, New York, Brooklyn, that depends on, I believe, what happens with, assuming Kawhi's not thinking about those places, that depends on what happens with Kyrie Irving and Jimmy Butler. If they stay put, I don't see Durant going to the Knicks by himself.
No.
And certainly not Brooklyn by himself. But Kyrie grew up a Nets fan. If he and Durant want to team up and go there together, maybe they would do that. And then somebody who talks to Durant told me this too yesterday. Not saying it's a front runner, not saying it's high on the list, but don't necessarily rule out Oklahoma City.
Oh, come on.
Because here's the thing, Colin.
I've seen that.
Here's the thing.
How many times can you eat at Applebee's?
He can reopen his KD's restaurant. I went there every time I was in Oklahoma City. Good soul food. But here's the thing about Oklahoma, and I'm with you. I don't think he's going. I'm just saying, let's not erase it like we did before, because they would be ready. They wouldn't be as ready-made as the Lakers or Golden State, so you could get away from that image. But with Westbrook and Paul George,
Westbrook can't stay healthy
Dennis
anymore.
Schroeder. they would be a great team.
No,
I'm just saying.
You lost me. Finally, I was at the game in person last night, and I didn't go in the media section. I sat amongst the peeps.
Yeah, I saw you there, right there on court side, and every time there was a loose ball or something, I see you.
By the way, I caught a loose ball. Joy left hand. Ref looked at me and he went, that was a nice play. So anyway, I was with the NBA Association. Look at this.
You were getting into it,
Well,
too.
it was a block. How do you not get into that?
Wow.
Okay, so here's my whole thing. When I see LeBron in person, my two takeaways are he's so much better than everybody else, and he now lets the game come to him. He has these micro bursts. Give me 30 seconds. When you go see him live instead of TV, what's your takeaway on him?
That's why you know he's the best player in the world. Because you can just look at numbers. There are a lot of guys, not a lot, but other guys putting up numbers similar to LeBron's, and this year even better. But when you see him in person, it's the way he controls the game.
Absolutely. Whether he's scoring or not, it's his game.
Because Kevin Durant, when Steph's not there, Kevin Durant plays like LeBron. But he can't control a game like LeBron.
Thank you.
And look, LeBron is the size of Karl Malone. I mean, they're different body structures, but they're the same size. And he's out there throwing passes like magic. He was shooting threes from Steph Curry range.
Oh, he was
blocking shots like Olajuwon. I mean, last night, that was phenomenal, that individual performance.
Oh, he was so great.
So when you see a guy as big as Karl Malone doing the things
who has
he's
the best
doing on the
vision
perimeter,
on the court, is the best passer on the court.
Right.
I mean, it's just, I say, 30% Wilt, 30% Magic, 40% Incredible Hulk. Never seen anything like him. It's Chris Broussard. I was with you the whole thing until Kevin Durant's going to go back to Applebee's.
No. I didn't say going to go back. I'm just saying if there's a list, there's somewhere on there. Low, but there's somewhere on there. That's all.
Okay, Chris Broussard coming. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.